This is a Reconstructionist radio production with lrnteach.com. Please visit kuiper.org to download or purchase this book. Baal Worship, Ancient and Modern, 2001. Stephen C. Perks, Kuiper Foundation, Taunton, England. Narrated by Nathan F. Conkey. Section 5. Conclusion. The Church today in Britain is as compromised with idolatry as was ancient Israel in the time of the kings, when the high places were used to worship God falsely and to worship false gods by practicing the fertility cults of ancient Canaan. Our high places are intellectual and ideological, but the result is the same: the denial of God's will for our lives and the worshipping of an idol rather than the true God. We send our children to be sacrificed at the altars of secular humanist education, believing that the secular humanist conception of science explains everything. We call upon the state to heal us from our infirmities. We require our neighbours, through the payment of taxes, state-legalised theft, to help those less fortunate than ourselves, instead of being good neighbours ourselves. We ascribe to the secular state the attribute of God's sovereignty and call upon it to control our lives and our society according to the gospel of secular humanism, instead of looking to God. And while complimenting ourselves on trying to create a caring society by means of such idolatry, we fail to see that in all these areas of life, that is, for example, education, health, welfare, the Christian virtues have become obsolete. Such a society is not a Christian society, nor is a church that follows such idolatry a Christian church. God requires something else. He requires us to do something about this. He calls us to destroy our idols, the ideological high places that have led us to this situation. Until we do, we may have saved souls, but we shall have wasted lives. There is a very interesting fact about the Babylonian captivity of the Israelites. However, it decisively brought the Baal worship problem to an end in Israel. After the restoration, we do not hear of this problem of a syncretistic Yahweh Baal cult among the Jews anymore. We can only hope and pray that our own captivity to the modern idolatrous state, which has yet to be revealed in all its vain glory and tyranny, will finally rid the Church in Britain of her infatuation with secular humanism and its most cherished idol, the secular state. This audio version of Baal Worship, Ancient and Modern, Stephen C. Perks, has been produced by Reconstructionist Radio with lrnteach.com and narrated by Nathan Conkey. Please visit kuiper.org/books to download or purchase this book.
The Reconstructionist Radio Podcast Network brings to you a complete lineup of podcasts where you will hear practical and tactical theology. Our desire is not simply that you consume our shows, but that you also live out your faith in every area of life. We can talk all day long about these things, but if we fail to put them into practice, then we fail as ambassadors of Jesus Christ our King. Subscribe now to your favorite Reconstructionist Radio Podcast Network shows, or you can subscribe to the Reconstructionist Radio Master Feed, where all of the content we produce, including the audiobooks and audio articles, will pop up as soon as they are available. And don't forget to visit reconstructionistradio.com to volunteer as a narrator or to partner with this ministry financially. May the Holy Spirit stir you into action for Christ and His kingdom.